students, this is teacher Adeline again and I'm back. Alright, do you have any idea what is our lesson for today? Nobody? But before we proceed, let's have a review first about the foods vocabulary. So, what are those? First, beans. Second, a bag of potato chips. Third, a piece of pizza. Fourth, a glass of milk. Fifth, a cup of coffee. Sixth, a bottle of water. Seventh, a box of chocolates. And the last one is a piece of cheese. And I hope you understand those vocabulary. Now let's proceed to our lesson today. In your own words, this is the topic. Paraphrasing. Do you have an idea what is paraphrasing? Alright, so let's begin. So, what is paraphrasing? Alright, let's talk about paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is, first, a rewriting of text in your own words. Another one, used to clarify meaning. And the last one, used to shorten a longer statement but gives the main ideas. So don't forget, paraphrasing, it's all about rewriting, clarify, and make it shorten. Alright? So those three, you rewrite it, you clarify it, and you shorten the longer statement. Okay? But don't forget, you must keep the main ideas. Alright. Now, before we proceed to paraphrasing, let us know first the difference between summary and paraphrase. So what is summary first? Summary is a brief statement or account of the main points of a text. What about paraphrase? Paraphrase is rewording of a text to clarify the content. So summary, again, is a brief statement. And paraphrase is rewording of a text. Now, another one. Summary is much shorter than the original passage. Don't forget, it's shorter, summary. But when you say paraphrase, it's roughly the same length and even sometimes it's a bit longer than the original passage. Do not forget the difference between summary and paraphrase so you will not be confused. Alright? Now, so how do we do it? Here you go. First, you read the passage carefully. Next, decide the main ideas of the passage. Highlight important words or phrases. The last one, put the main points in your own words. Alright, so first again, read. Next, you should know or decide the main ideas. Next, you must highlight the important words. And the last one, you should put the main points in your own words. Alright? I hope you understand how you're gonna do it. So let's have an example. The first example, passage from book. Let me read it. Ancient Egyptians believed that Osiris, a good and wise king, was the first pharaoh. He spread knowledge to other parts of the world, while his wife Isis ruled Egypt in his place. So, let's paraphrase this passage from the book. Alright, for the good example one, the original passage that I read a while ago, let me read it again. Ancient Egyptians believed that Osiris, a good and wise king, was the first pharaoh. He spread knowledge to other parts of the world, while his wife Isis ruled Egypt in his place. Now let's see the highlighted passage. So it highlighted the phrases and the words here. Ancient Egyptians, Osiris, king, first pharaoh, spread knowledge, wife Isis ruled Egypt in his place. Now let's see the paraphrase passage. King Osiris was the first pharaoh and spread knowledge. Queen Isis ruled Egypt when he was gone. As you can see here, this is a good example. Why? Because it highlighted the main ideas. Alright? The main points. It's just not highlighting all the passage or only few words. This is exactly how you rewrite it in your own words. Alright? So this is a good example. Alright? This is the poor example one. The original passage that I read a while ago. Now let's see the highlighted passage. As you can see, those words and phrases. Ancient Egyptians, Osiris, a good and wise king, first pharaoh, spread knowledge, other parts of the world, while his wife Isis ruled Egypt in his place. Why do you think this one is poor example? Because as you can see, most of the phrases and words are highlighted. You should highlight only the main points, not all. Almost you highlighted all the passage. Now, let's see the paraphrase passage. King Osiris was an ancient Egyptian king and the first pharaoh. He was good and wise because he spread knowledge to other parts of the world. His wife Isis ruled Egypt in his place. As you can see in the paraphrase passage, why is it poor? Because you just copy it all. You didn't get the main points, alright, or the main ideas. And it's just like you don't rewrite it in your own words. Alright, so this is a poor example. This is another example. So this is example 2. Osiris and Set. Passage from book again. Now let me read. Upon returning home, Osiris was murdered by his evil brother Set, who cut Osiris' body into pieces and dumped it in the Nile River. Isis found the body and put it back together by winding linen bandages around it. Alright, for the good example 2, the original passage that I read a while ago. And this is the highlighted passage. Osiris murdered brother Set, cut his body into pieces. Isis put it back together. Now let's see the paraphrase passage. Osiris' brother Set killed Osiris by cutting his body into pieces, and Isis put the body back together. Why do you think this one is good? Because it highlighted all the main points and it did not copy all the words or phrases in the passage. So it rewrite it in your own words. So this one is the good or perfect example of a paraphrase passage. Alright? Here we go. The original passage that I read a while ago. And now let's highlight in the passage. Osiris murdered. Isis found the body. So why is it poor? Because it highlighted only some. It's few. There's no main ideas that it highlighted here in the highlighted passage. Now, let's see the paraphrase passage. Osiris was murdered and Isis found the body. It's too short, right? And how can you say that this is the paraphrase? It should be a little bit longer. See? It's only one sentence. So this is not a passage. It's only a sentence. So this is a poor example of paraphrasing. Alright? So don't forget, always remember the rules. First, again, let's have a recap. Read the passage carefully. Next, find the main ideas. Third, highlight an important words or phrases. And the last one, put the main points in your own words. Alright? Don't forget to read it. And you should find the main ideas. Highlight the important words. And the last one is you need to put the main points in your own words. Alright, students? Don't forget the rules. Are you still confused? So, you should remember the paraphrase it. P is for put the text in your own words. A, avoid copying the text. R, rearrange similar text. And the last one, A, ask yourself if you included all the important points. Alright, don't forget the paraphrase it. Now it's your turn. Now you try. Answer the exercise 2 that posted on the site. Just go back to my site and you can see the exercise 2. Answer it, read the instruction carefully. Alright? And now, I want you to play also the game there. You can find it there. And I hope you enjoy the game. And I want you to take notes the lesson today. Alright? Don't forget. That's for you for your reference. And that's all for today. See you next time. Goodbye.